Here we have for sale our 2021 on a 21 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 300 model, meaning it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with the automatic gearbox, and this is the short wheelbase limited panel van finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. This, of course, is far from standard. This van is a really nice styling package on this van, which we'll of course talk you through. We'll also have a really close look at the condition of this particular example, seeing as it's currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. Starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. And on a limited, you get a number of elements which come colour coded. So that includes the door handles all around, bumpers, mirrors, bits of trim like these down the side here, and also this here above the rear number plate all comes colour coded in the body colour, which I mentioned is metallic magnetic grey. Now, as I mentioned as well, there is a really thorough styling kit on this particular example. So starting here then at the top, we can see that we've got this really nice aggressive rear spoiler. And what's nice with this, and maybe a detail you may not actually pick up on camera, but it's the magnetic grey around the outside, but the inlays are actually done in gloss black. It's just a nice detail which I think does make a good difference. And also down below here at the bottom of the rear bumper, we can see that we have got the rear diffuser here, which has been added onto the van, and that just sets the back of the van off really, really well. So you've got these quad fake exhaust tips at the back of here, and again, same with the rear spoiler. You've got the magnetic grey part here, and then some nice gloss black elements underneath as well. In terms of condition, having a look at the condition here of the rear barn doors, you can see, hopefully the camera is conveying this accurately, it's in really lovely condition. There's a tiny little pin dent I just picked up on just there. You can probably barely see that. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. There's a tiny little touch-in just there. And a little touch-in just there. So tiny, tiny little marks here or there, but as you can probably see, very nicely presented. I'm just being quite critical as always. Opening up the rear doors then, we can see you've got the little yellow arm there. Give that a pull, and that clips into place there against the rear door, and that then allows you to open the door right out to its full 180 degree position. Of course, the other option is you can just leave it in place, and that will lock it into place there at 90 degrees. But for the purposes of this, to show you the condition, we like to open that right out so you can see in the back of the van. And you can see in here then we've got the brand new ply lining, and we do this on the vast majority of panel vans which come into stock with us. And of course that's there to protect the vehicle, but of course for presentation as well. But the idea of the protection is if you've got cargo moving around in here in the back, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your nice new shiny van. You can see it's finished really nicely, all siliconed in around the wheel boxes here. Full rear door coverage, as I say, for maximum protection, and even included these nice little inlets, sort of fillets there, which have been added as well to really finish it off nicely. The Limited comes with this nice hard-wearing plastic floor, which is easy to keep clean. You can sweep that out. You can see it's just lipped up on the side slightly as well. And you've also got plenty of tie-down points dotted around here in the back. And this one has got the factory optional extra of having LED load lights. But yeah, you can see the condition of the painted areas. This is in fantastic order in the back and ready for its next adventure, whether that be used for work or leisure, or maybe a combination of both. Moving then down the driver's side of the vehicle on this occasion, we can have a look at the condition down here. So having a look in the reflections there, you can just see how clean and straight and tidy that is. There's no signs from what I can see there of any previous repairs. That's looking absolutely lovely down the side of the van. You can see it's finished well with a set of roof bars. And what I really like on this particular van is the alloy wheels. This has got a nice set of OZ Racing alloy wheels. Now these are finished in a sort of a satin black or a matte black finish there. And you can see the OZ Racing decals with the OZ Racing centre caps. And I think they really suit the van on this occasion, I say, being in the metallic grey and with the body kit. You can see there's a nice side skirt as well, which has been added, which is a nice alternative to sidebars, which we add as part of our signature styling package. I think that ties in well, especially when you've got the rear diffuser just there also. But yeah, generally speaking, down the side of the vehicle here, it's in wonderful condition. Driver's mirrors, very good. Tiniest little mark just there, but it's nothing. But yeah, there's not really much I can fault here. It's looking really smart. If we open up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look inside the cab here. So the step The floor here is all looking in really good order. Having a look at the driver's door card, there are some light sort of superficial marks here just to some of the plastics, but that's being pretty critical. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that's how those operate there, just by pulling on that back towards you. There are 2 full flip remote keys with this van, which will of course be supplied. Auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers, leather multifunctioning steering wheel. All of this comes as standard on the limited model. So you've got cruise control on the left-hand side with your volume controls underneath that. On the right-hand side then you've got your onboard computer controls, and you can also answer and hang up the phone just there as well. 51,466 miles. You can see that's all idling correctly. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. Now you've got a USB point and a 12-volt socket up on top of the dashboard here with plenty of extra storage. And then into the centre we've got the automatic gearbox, which is a really nice luxury to have in a van like this, and certainly one of its main selling points. Heated wing mirrors, heated seats, heated windscreen, and also air conditioning there. All of that come completely as standard. You've got another USB and a 12-volt socket just there. And why they are important is because they link up with this Sync 3 screen in the center here. So if you've got a smartphone, once you plug your phone into one of those USB points, that will give you Apple CarPlay or Android Auto completely on this screen. You have also got DAB radio on here, and you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. But that is a really nice feature. This one has got another optional extra actually, which is, you can probably just see down there, that yellow writing down there. There's a little flap in there, and that houses a 3-pin socket, which has actually got 230-volt power. So that's a nice optional factory extra as well. Nice fold-down work tray, couple of cup holders there, and somewhere to store your paperwork. But lovely condition, as you can see here, of the driver's seat. You've got the armrest, which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. But yeah, fantastic condition inside there, and of course, lovely spec, as we have grown to expect on the limited model. Towards the front then, some more changes have been done here, and again, some really nice styling bits, and also some subtle things which may not be first apparent. So of course, the immediately obvious ones are the Ford grille here, which has got a nice gloss black surround on it. It's sort of the trail style Ford grille, not quite the same as the one that we fit on our signature vans, but I think gives a lovely effect nonetheless. And you've also got the, of course, LED daytime running lights on the headlights, which is a standard feature. Down below then, this really aggressive front splitter, which you can see here, which again ties in well with some of the other bits, because you've got the painted magnetic grey elements, but then also some gloss black elements like this lower front splitter there at the very bottom. But I mentioned some of the more subtle things. The fog light surrounds, these are usually in unpainted plastic. They have been changed for gloss black, and also this lower front grille here, again done in gloss black. Some really subtle changes, but overall I think make a nice difference indeed. We'll just let this delivery driver go past here before we continue around to the passenger side. During our preparation then, the vehicle has of course been right through our van specialist workshop, which is Bridgend Van Care, and they have gone through it and given it a full service in readiness for sale. And then finally here, looking down the passenger side of the vehicle, and this is where we can look again in the reflections here down the passenger side, and again largely looking in beautiful condition there, really nice and presentable. There are a couple of tiny little pin dents just here. There's sort of 3 there in a little triangle almost, which I can just about pick up on the camera. We will have our paintless dent removal specialist look at those just to see if they can be improved, but to be honest with you, they're not particularly noticeable. But as always in these videos, if I can see it, I will gladly point it out to you. Opening up the passenger door then, having a look from this side, having a look at the step, the floor again. You can just see how clean and tidy this is in here. Having a look at the passenger seats in lovely order. You've got, of course, the storage underneath, and I always mention in these videos, this is just a testament to the attention to detail that our guys go to when preparing these vans. It is as clean under here as you'll find on the bodywork of the van. It is really no stone left unturned. Having a look at the dashboard then, a couple of sort of light superficial marks to the glove box and the plastics here, which is quite common, to be honest with you. We see this on a lot of Transit customers, and that's certainly not the worst I've seen, but again, worth mentioning nonetheless. So just to summarise then, this is a 2021 on a 21 21 plate Ford Transit customer. It's the 300 model, so 3-ton gross vehicle weight, 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS. That is accompanied with the 6-speed automatic gearbox, short wheelbase, limited van, finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. I always say fantastic metallic magnetic grey. That's not the name of the colour. The name of the colour is magnetic grey, but I just think it's fantastic. Full styling package on this particular van as we run through, including the rear diffuser, side skirts, front splitter, grille on the front, rear spoiler, roof bars. This one, of course, has got brand new ply lining, fresh service as well, ready to go. And I'd say we'll be supplied with 2 full remote keys, but a really, really attractive proposition indeed, I think, at this price point. The vehicle will be supplied with 12 months AA warranty, completely free of charge with the vehicle. You have got options to upgrade that to 2 or 3 years as well. So if you want to go to 2 years warranty, that will cost you $399 plus the VAT. And if you want to go to 3 years warranty, that will cost you $599 plus VAT. But as I say, as standard, you're going to get 12 months from us completely free of charge. But it's certainly worth considering those extended warranties. By all means, let one of the team know if you are interested in doing that. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for limited companies or for private individuals. We can also arrange delivery nationwide, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.